So, Kenny Dillingham is taking his Arizona State Sun Devils into Utah to face the Utah Utes and Kyle Whittingham. Dillingham is a kid that grew up to be get the job that he wanted. He wanted to coach the Arizona State Sun Devils. Kyle Whittingham has been at Utah since 2004. He has won 3 conference titles, 3 divisional titles. He is 171 and 87. The man has gone to a bowl game almost every year. Last year he didn't. He first year into the Big 12 conference. He wasn't able to get it done, but he came close. And Kenny Dillingham, first year there, Arizona State went 3-9, then gets into the Big 12, goes 11-3, goes to the college football playoffs. Both of them have winning records, but when you take a look at it, Arizona State, every team that they have played this year has currently got a winning record. Yet they've only lost once, and it was to a Mississippi State team that, in all honesty, is with their beer, their Art Browse Baylor beer is really scary for what talent that they have. Utah, on the other hand, they've only faced one team with a winning record. That would be the powerhouse that is Texas Tech. All the other teams that they have faced are less than teams. UCLA, ooh, they finally beat uh somebody. Finally, they had to change coaches. They beat a Cal Poly team that's 3-3. They beat a Wyoming team that, in all honesty, they're 2-3. They're doing exactly what I thought they would do. They beat Akron. They beat Northern Iowa. West Virginia, who they just beat, is 2-4. Lost to Baylor, Utah, Kansas. Beat Pitt, shockingly. Lost to an Ohio team that should be actually pretty good. Last week they didn't prove it, and they beat Robert Morris. This is the competition that Utah Utes have faced. So we're going to get into this game. This is a pretty interesting game. Utah is unranked. Arizona State is 21st in the nation. So hit like, hit subscribe if you like college football, because I cover G5, I cover college football, I cover the Big 12, because not a lot of people do. So hit like, hit subscribe, and let's get into it.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Since Arizona State is the visiting team, let's get into who they are. You got Sam Levitt. Here's a man that went to the college football playoffs last year. He's 99 completions of 157 attempts, 63.1 completion, 1,039 yards. He's got 8 TDs, 3 interceptions, been sacked 12 times. So this offensive line is not that good. It's like scary not good for what they have to be. And 3 interceptions with 8 TDs thrown. Sam Levitt, though, has rushed 55 times, 281 yards, got 5 touchdowns on the ground, 52-yard long run. Raleek Brown, he's a leading rusher, 77 rushes, 506 yards, 75-yard long run, but only 2 TDs. And your 8th touchdown came from Army transfer Kanye Udo, 39 rushes, 156 yards, 1 touchdown. Now, Kyson Brown hasn't gotten a touchdown, but he has had a 34-yard long run. On the receiving side, you've got Jordan Tyson, who 39 catches, 483 yards, 57-yard long run, 7 touchdowns. Uh, Shimon Medier, 17 catches, 160 yards, 27-yard long run, 1 touchdown. Now you do have Derek Uzabayo, 3 catches. He's got 93 yards for the year, 61-yard long run. Jaron Hamilton's got 1 catch that he did for 44 yards, but they're not getting into the end zone. They've only got 16 touchdowns so far this year, but they're winning. So this offense is doing what they need to do, but they probably need a better offensive line, and they probably need to get their folks getting into the end zone. Kanye Udo, in all honesty, I'm waiting for him to start breaking out. People didn't watch him when he was at Army as much, and they should have. Now, this defense, they got 19 sacks on the year. Think about that for a minute. 19 sacks. They got 26 pass deflections, 4 interceptions. Need to catch a few more of those pass deflections. Got 6 forced fumbles, 5 fumble recoveries. Jordan Crook, a linebacker's got 40 tackles, 2 sacks, 1 pass deflection. Keyshawn Elliott's got 37 tackles, 4 sacks, 1 pass deflection. Miles Rouser, defensive back, 35 tackles, 2 pass deflections. Adrian Wilson, a safety's 23 tackles, 1 pass deflection, 1 interception that he returned for 1 yard or for 5 yards. 1 forced fumble, 1 fumble recovery. So yeah, it's a little worrisome that they're having to get into the secondary but they're still doing what they need up front. When you've got 19 sacks, they're getting to the opposing quarterback and they're winning. They're winning at the line and they're winning in the secondary. That's a good thing. Now, penalties, 39 for 308. They're averaging 61 yards per game. That can't happen against Utah. They're being a little undisciplined. They need their offensive line to hold up a whole lot better than they are. They need more than Sam Levitt getting into the end zone. I mean, seriously, him having thrown 8 touchdowns and rushing 5 more in. Raleek Brown needs to step up a little bit here. He's getting all the time in the world. This is a former USC player that was there last year, didn't get much time last year, but this year they're relying on him. But he's getting longs, but he's not getting into the end zone like he needs to. Kanye Udo, like I said, I'm waiting for him to break out. You've got guys that are catching, you've got guys that are making some good plays, but they're not getting into. So if you shut down 3 players on the offensive side, who in the world are they going to, who are they going to rely on? That's a problem, that offensive line. So this offense, little shaky with a really good defense. Now let's take a look at the Utah Utes. The Utes, Devin Dampier, a lot of people are talking about this dude. 111 of 153, 72.5% completion rate, 1,027 yards. He's thrown 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, been sacked only 3 times. Bird Ficklin, his backup, 8 of 8, so at 100%. He's thrown a touchdown. On the ground, Wayshawn Parker, 42 carries, 280 yards, 3 touchdowns. Devin Dampier is also able to get some momentum. 55 carries, 258 yards, 2 touchdowns. Oh, and Wayshawn Parker's got a 43-yard long run. Nakari Rogers, 59 carries, 250 yards, 4 touchdowns. Hunter Andrews, 13 for 113, 1 touchdown. Bird Ficklin has got 2 touchdowns. So not only has he thrown a touchdown, he's rushed into. Smith Snowden, a cornerback, has got a touchdown. Now, when you're talking about receiving, Ryan Davis, 36 catches, 348 yards, 2 touchdowns. Dalen Bentley, got 3 touchdowns on 22 and 246. He's got a 44-yard long run. Ryan Davis has got a 32-yard long. Tobias Merriweather, 6 for 96, got a 36-yard long one, but he's not got any touchdowns. Wayshawn Parker's got 2. J.J. Buchanan's got 2. Oh, and Wayshawn Parker's got a 52-yarder. Larry Simmons has got 1. Lander Barton's got 1. And Bryce Duke has got 1. So 12 touchdowns through the air, 13 on the ground. So this is a scoring offense, but look at who their competition's been. They're facing a much tougher defense now. On defense, they've got 11 sacks. They got 13 pass deflections, 6 interceptions, one of which got returned for a touchdown, 2 forced fumbles, 1 fumble recovery. Considering who they've played, this defense is not sounding as good as it should. Jonathan Hall has got 26 tackles, 2 pass deflections, 1 interception that he returned 4 yards. John Henry Daly, defensive ends, got 25 tackles, 6.5 sacks, 1 pass deflection, 2 forced fumbles. Nate Ritchie's got 25 tackles. Lander Barton has got 23. He's got half a sack. Jackson Benee. Now, this one's an interesting one. He's got 20 tackles, got 3 pass deflections. This is a safety. 3 interceptions. He's got 103 yards of returning interceptions, 57-yard long run, returned it for a touchdown. So they've got some dudes on defense, but they're not getting quite the numbers that you're seeing from Arizona State. On penalties, they're 27 for 233. Slightly better disciplined with 46 yards per game. I mean, I'm looking at this. Yes, they can score, but they're scoring against inferior opponents. When they actually face somebody, it went badly for them. This defense, not what you would expect from Utah. You know, yet again, inferior opponents, but they're still not getting to the quarterback like you think that they should. They're getting some pass deflections, not that many, but they are getting interceptions, which is a good thing. Not forcing fumbles as much. Their coaches need to teach them a little bit better. I mean, they do have some stars here. Devin Dampier can get shut down, but you've still got Wayshawn Parker. Ryan Davis is doing a lot. Dallin Bentley. So they've got a few more weapons than Arizona State is showing that they do. And they've got a good offensive line. So you're looking at, an okay defense with a really good offense, but a really good offense that can't handle a good defense. So that's what Utah Utes are right now. Now, I've already said the keys to the game is you only have really 3 players that you have to shut down on Arizona State because Kanye Udo is not doing what he should do. His folks aren't the Dillingham's folks aren't getting to the end zone like they should, but they got a defense that is making sure that the offense is able to get going. Utah got a really good offense that can't handle tough competition. They've got an okay defense that has only played one team that's worth anything, and the rest of the teams that they have played don't even have really winning records. So I'm looking at this is going to be an Arizona State game because Arizona State's been tested by much better opposition. I'm not saying that Utah won't do anything. I think that Arizona State has to win this game just for the simple fact of they want to get back to the college football playoff. And this is a team that could do it. They're a really good team. Them having lost to Mississippi State is not, it's Big 12 versus SEC. No, it's Jeff Lebby is getting his team where he needs them to be, and nobody understands the beer all that well. So I'm not holding that against them. I think that Arizona State is showing that they're not the team they were last year. I mean, you don't have Cam Scattaboo, but they've got guys that are willing to step up. And I would like to see Kanye Udo wake up. In all honesty, I really would. I was impressed with Kanye Udo last year when he was at Army, and I think that he just needs to get used to this kind of competition. So, yes, I think that Arizona State will be able to get this game. But it's not saying that Utah isn't a good game. It's not saying that Utah can't win this game. All kinds of things can happen. But in all honesty, Arizona State is used to facing this kind of competition. And honestly, this coaching staff, these folks that are playing from end zone to end zone, most of them have been there before, and I really believe they can do it again. This has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.